guys, I posted a video asking you to ask me some questions. I am here to answer them today. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up for me answering all the questions. Susie Dean asked, what do you put on your hair to make it straight? If I want it bone straight, I will flat iron my hair and I use a heat protectant. I also make sure to deep condition and moisturize my hair so that it is strong enough to withstand the heat. If I just want to blow out, I'll just blow it out with my blow dryer, and I also use a blow dry heat protectant. I just want to stretch it a little bit, then I'll just put like some water and a moisturizer on it, and then I can band it or just put it in a bun, and when I take it out of the bun it's pretty straight. She's saying that she has color all over and her hair looks like a huge afro even after blow drying it. You have to realize that if you put some kind of chemical in your hair, it's going to alter the texture, even if it's just a little bit. So color in your hair, you definitely want to make sure that you put that moisture back into your hair. KB asked, how long have you been baptized? February 26, 2006 was my baptism date, and I was baptized in Rosenberg, Texas. So this past February made 11 years. Go me. Do you have any simple protective styles that can be done in 10 minutes or less? Yes, pretty much every day my hair is protected, and the styles that I usually do, especially if I'm doing them in the morning, they don't take more than 10-15 minutes. So I think the style that I have today maybe took me about 15 minutes. So it's literally 4 ponytails and then 8 twists, and I just bobby pinned it. A bun is a really easy protective style that doesn't take any time at all. Sometimes I like to just put a little bit of flat twists around the edges. I'll just put some twists in the front. I'll just kind of put like a braided headband and then bun the rest of my hair. Of course, just doing 2 braids, 2 cornrows down the side, or 2 flat twists to the side. Ponytails are really easy ways to protect your ends and still look cute. Mecca or Mika SLM, Mecca Slim, I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered that. She has a few questions and she kind of apologized for all the questions. That's okay, girl. How often do you wash your hair and straighten it? So I wash my hair whenever it needs to be washed. That can be a week. If I feel like I have too much product in it and it feels very weighed down, I'll wash it. I could wash it and then don't like the products I put it in, so wash it the next day. Sometimes I will shampoo my hair a month or 2 or 3 later, especially if it's in a protective style. And as far as straightening it, I do that whenever I feel like it. I'm not someone who wants to straighten my hair that often. So maybe like twice a year, 2 or 3 times a year. Do you do roller sets? I do roller sets. I normally do perm rod sets because my experience with like the just normal magnetic rollers has not been very good. So I might do that in the future. What's your favorite style? My favorite style is a mohawk. Like I could rock a mohawk every day in different ways. So I love curly mohawks, I love bun mohawks, like today I have on a mohawk. I love mohawks with straight hair and a banana clip. I just really love mohawks with like a hump at the front. Do you have any hair goals? I would love to have like mid back, almost touching my bottom hair, but I feel like my hair is kind of like at a standstill. Like I said that about a year ago, and I was asked to do a length check recently, and so I think I'll go ahead and do that to see if my hair has grown, because I felt like I reached a terminal hair growth length, because my hair seems like it is the same length and it's been the same length for quite a while. I want long hair. I feel like my hair is in a very healthy state at the moment, and it's longer than I ever remember it being, so I'm very happy with that, but I just want to see how long I can get it to grow. Would you ever go back to a relaxer? No. I actually really wanted to have natural hair for a really long time. Back when I was in, I think, junior high or high school, I asked my mom to let me go natural, but at that time natural hair wasn't really the in thing, and so the only thing that I knew to do was to have straight hair. So I'm tender-headed. Each week she would press my hair with the hot comb on the stove and I would sit there feeling like I was getting burnt and the steam was just too much. And so after a couple months of that, I was like, okay, never mind, I'll just get a relaxer. A relaxer was just easier. Even when I had a relaxer, I would put leave-in conditioner and mousse in it so that I could wear it wavy, because my hair would still wave up even though I had a relaxer. So I did like to be able to wear like a wash and go or whatever when I was relaxed. So I would do that style often, but a relaxer is just not for me. What's your favorite natural hair tip, advice, or product? My favorite hair tip would be to just listen to your hair. Like, do whatever your hair tells it to do. Don't try to be like everybody else. Just do what's best for your hair. Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie really helped me to realize that I could do a wash and go on my hair. So that was a very big milestone in my hair journey, because I did not think that I could successfully achieve a wash and go. How many people do you know that you influenced to go natural? My niece, who big chopped shortly after I did, and then my sister is transitioning right now. So those are people in my personal life that I would like to think that I helped them to see that they could also grow their hair out naturally. Do you have a stylist that you love? Me? I let Prinshell straighten my hair one time, and I really liked her setup, and the way that she straightened my hair was wonderful. So I really like her. She's located in Houston. Super Space Kawaii says, hi, could you do a tour of your classroom with your students? I have 5th graders, and many of them know that I make YouTube videos because they told me that they also have channels, and their older siblings told them that I had a channel, and I think they would be extremely excited to be on my channel, but I don't really feel like it would be appropriate for me to put them on my channel. I did record a tour of my classroom, but I just never posted it. I might film like me teaching or like some kind of small group setting or something, but just not show the students' faces. I'll think about it. I know Lee. Hey, Alicia. She asked, did I move? Yes, I did move. She had been to my old house a couple times, and so I think background she could tell that I had stairs. My old house, I didn't have stairs in it, so yes, I did move. Question, have you and your son have been anywhere fun? Teresa Montejano asked that. I stared because I was thinking that's one of my students' parents, but I don't think so. Yeah, we have been a lot of places fun. Actually, we go on a lot of trips, road trips, and I did used to upload videos of us in our road trips and our trips on flights and everything like that. And I actually did vlog a couple of trips that we did take. We went to Disney World over the summer, and my husband and I went to Vegas. We're actually going to SeaWorld soon. I do normally vlog. Like, I feel like I have a lot of vlog videos that I just never uploaded. I have so much footage on my computer and in my cameras that I just don't upload because I don't really think that people are interested. I feel like I film it because I feel like it's a good idea, but then after the fact, like even without looking at the footage, I just feel like people aren't really interested in those kind of videos. So let me know if you want me to upload the videos, the vlogs that I have sitting in my computer. Key Lioness asked, how did you meet your husband? We met at work. His story is that I came on to him. My story is that I was just being friendly because he was a new guy at work, and that's just who I am. Neither of us were interested in dating anyone at the moment, but then we found that we had a common spiritual interest, and both of us had started studying the Bible separately without even knowing it because we were just interested in it, and then we realized that we had that in common, and I think that that spiritual part of us just drew us even closer together, and that was something that was really important to both of us, is to get in a relationship with someone who shares the same spiritual mentality, spiritual mind frame as each other. And so we have been married for 10 years now. Styles by Nancy. Hi Nancy, she just wanted to say hi. Nasilia asked, do you want more kids? An easy answer would be yes. I would love to have more children. In a perfect world, I would probably have like 10 more children. In today's world, I'm not really sure because life is just hard, And with me, I have like a lot of emotional issues and anxiety, and I just struggled so much being pregnant with MJ. And honestly, I did not want to have children. The only reason why MJ came into the picture is because my sister died. And at the moment, I was like, I'm not taking birth control. I don't care. I'm not doing anything. Who cares? Life sucks. And then I got pregnant 3 months later. And so I was so happy to have him, because during my whole grieving process, he was with me, helping me to get through it. So he definitely was what I needed to get through that difficult time in my life, and I could not imagine my life without him. Now he is 6 years old, and so I thought that I would want to have another child when he was like 2, so that they could grow up together, but then that didn't happen. I wasn't trying to. The older he gets, the more I talk myself out of having another child, because my experience in my personal life, and then in my husband with his siblings, the age gaps, there's not that close of a bond as when the siblings are closer in age. So if you have a sibling that is far apart in age and you're close to them, please let me know if that has worked out for you, because my experience, it hasn't. So I'm not against having another child. I just talk myself out of having another child all the time. But if I got pregnant today, I would be extremely thrilled and excited to have another child. I actually thought I was pregnant a few months back. Like, I looked like I was a good 2 months pregnant. My period was late. I just looked pregnant. I was just, I guess, extra bloated and very hormonal, and I just thought that I was pregnant, but I wasn't. Okay, Kalana Curls. Hey, hi Tiara. She says, hi, have you ever dyed your hair? No, I've never dyed my hair. When I had a relaxer, my hair used to be blonde. Like, my very first video on YouTube, my hair was relaxed, and when I look back at that video, I'm like, oh my goodness, my hair was literally blonde. So in the summer, my highlights will come out, and my hair did used to be way lighter with the chemical added, the relaxer added. My hair was lighter than it is now. But no, I've never colored my hair. And then she asked, what's one thing you've done to your hair that you regret? When I had it straightened, and I do have a video talking about this, my hair was really damaged, and I think I had like a good 3, 4, or 5 inches of my hair cut off. And I kind of regret that, because I know that split ends are extremely damaging to your hair, and it's like you really need to get rid of them. Because I cut so much of my hair off, I feel like it set me back like a year or year and a half. So I kind of regret cutting off that much hair, even though my hair was healthier. That is one thing that I regret. And I know I should say health over length, but I just want to see how long I can get my hair, and I felt like my hair was at a very long length, even though the ends were split, and so I do kind of regret allowing it to be cut. Mo NYC, hey, will you do a house tour? Any tips on buying a home or more kids in your future? I don't feel like I'll do a house tour. I did my old house tour because I left that house. I didn't feel comfortable doing a house tour while I was living there, so I don't think I'll do a house tour, because I don't feel like I'm moving out of this house anytime soon. Any tips on buying a home? My husband's a realtor, so he kind of handled all that. The first house we had, we did not have that one built, and it was a nice starter home. We learned living in that house what we wanted, what was important to us, and we lived there for 9 years. If you're able to get a house that might not have everything you want in it, so that you actually learn if it's something that you really want. Then once you live in that house and you have an idea of some things that you have to have in your house, then you'll be in a better position to maybe have a home built. So we literally have everything we wanted in this house and more. So we had some things that I wasn't gonna budge on. Oh my goodness, my battery is about to go out. So I think I might have to switch cameras. Precious Goodwin asked, I'm new to being natural and I'm having a hard time with retention.
I need someone to tell me what to do or what I should be doing to my hair, because I've always had dreads. I need to know when I should trim my hair, do condition my hair, do protein treatments, and hot oil treatments in my hair. I need to find my hair doing instead of these weaves and my edges are gone, so I've been trying to get those back first. But every time it seems like they're coming back, they go again, and all I'm doing is crochet protective styles. I leave my edges out and everything's set in scarf and net and all. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My hair stopped growing in August ever since I dyed it in July. It seems as if my hair hates being dyed, because it seems like it keeps breaking off to get rid of the dye. And I just keep cutting my top heels, more organic, which is making my hair grow. Really, oils, creams, butters, even the LCO or LC method.
What am I doing wrong? And she apologized for the long comment. I'm so sad that she's so frustrated with her hair. There were a lot of questions in here. I have documented my hair journey from the beginning. And what I can just say, I'm going to be posting a video really soon that I've already recorded on retaining hair because someone else asked that question. Every single time I shampoo my hair, I deep condition it. If it feels really dry and brittle, then I know that I need some strength. It needs to be strengthened, and so then I'll do a protein treatment. So it'll make it really strong. But protein treatments also make your hair hard, so you also have to follow that with a moisturizing treatment. Sounds like you have a lot going on with your edges, with the color growing out, with just being frustrated going from dreads to free natural hair. Focus on one thing. So if you are trying to focus on getting your hair more moisturized, like focus on that. Figure out what you can do, what products moisturize your hair. Look at the ingredients of products, and if water is the first ingredient, it's a moisturizing conditioner. So make sure you have enough moisture in your hair. So just start with that. And yes, the LCO, LOC method really does help to lock in all of that moisture. And I think that would be a really good idea for you. But I want you to know, like, just hang in there. I know natural hair can be frustrating at first, but if you just listen to your hair, you will get the hang of it. And I don't want you to get frustrated by asking a whole lot of naturals what to do and then being overwhelmed with what you should do. You really just have to find out what works for you personally, and that's by just trying things out. Like, use the product, use the entire container, see if your hair got better or if the condition stayed the same. And if you didn't like it, then move on to something else. So I hope that really helps you, and hang in there, precious. All right. Hair Cartel says, could you do a filming setup video? My setup changes like all the time, but yeah, I can. Mrs. King Davis asked a few questions. Is your hair high or low porosity? I think it's low porosity. I did a video on it where I tested out the porosity and everything, so I will link that video. She also asked, how old are you? I will be 31 next month. What state are you in? I'm in Texas. If you were a teacher, what profession would you be in? I wonder if I would still be a stylist. Like, I really did love styling other people's hair, so I wonder if I would still work in a salon, or maybe if I would have opened up my own hair salon. My favorite job ever was being a cashier, working in customer service. I also love technology though. Like, I have been getting more into technology, and I really love how things work. And so maybe something in a technology field. Would you ever big chop and start all over again? I don't think so. I've always loved long hair, and that short hair, like the TWA stage, was way out of my comfort zone. I know my appearance has changed a little bit, but I noticed a couple more questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer them. And I am about to deep condition my hair, so I will post that video soon after this one, so be on the lookout for that. I don't really feel like this individual is being serious. John H is 9 questions and suggests that I make a video answering those questions, and I don't know why ladies do that. I don't do that to people, so I'm not even going to answer the questions. Antoinette Shirley asks, how is it that you can flat iron your hair without having heat damage? I want to flat iron my natural hair, but I'm scared. Similar to the question that I answered previously, I do a whole lot of things to my hair before I flat iron it so that it doesn't get damaged during the flat iron process. And you also have to remember that I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I know hair. I've studied hair for years. Just having that background knowledge of how hair reacts helps me. But then I also understand that if you put heat on your hair, there's always a possibility that something might not go right with it. Unless you're at a place in your life where if something happens to your hair that goes wrong, you're okay with that, and you'll be able to adjust and live with whatever situation you're dealt with, then I would suggest you not taking a chance. Because if my hair were to get damaged, I'd be upset, but it wouldn't be the end of the world for me. Just knowing that heat could damage my hair and being okay with that and still feeling like I still want to put heat on my hair, I think that kind of lets me just do it and deal with the consequences if bad consequences occur. So the final question is from my girl Jazz. So many questions, where to start, lol. All of these questions are great, some too personal for my taste, but she would like to know what is my favorite meal / dessert. My favorite meal is actually lobster. I love lobster, I love king crabs, I love seafood, but I feel like lobster with some butter is amazing. So I also love okra. Fried okra, steamed okra, sauteed okra, okras and tomatoes, just okra chips. Oh, have y'all had okra chips? They're amazing. I just love okra. I've loved okra since I was a little girl. And my favorite dessert, I'm not really a sweet eater, but like if I could have German chocolate cake that my mama makes, oh, that stuff is so delicious with the coconut and the pecan. Is there caramel in it? I feel like there is. I don't know, but whenever she used to make it when I was younger, I would always love to just eat the icing from that skillet. Best vacation you've been on? Really enjoyed going to New York. I went to Bethel, which means House of God. So I went to Bethel in upstate New York, and that location is no longer there. So I have to go to the new facilities. I visited 3 different places in New York, and the first couple places I told one of my friends who went with us, who had been a few times before, I was like, this is not New York. I don't know where we are. We were like in the country basically, and I was like, you know, it's nice to be on vacation. I love the tours that we went on. The spiritual aspect of it was amazing. We got to go to the museum and see some amazing tours that showed how the Bible correlates to history and how certain things that maybe didn't make sense when you're reading Bible stories actually made sense with the time period that the events happened in. So that was extremely wonderful. But I was like, this is not New York. Like, this is not what I see on TV. So I was really frustrated. And then we went to Times Square, and I was like, I'm in New York. Like, I was so excited because all the lights, all the people there, I knew I was in New York. So I feel like New York was one of my favorite places to go. That is the end of the questions. If you would like to know something else, you can leave them down below in this video, and then I will make another Q&A video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope this helped you to learn a little bit more about me. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe so you get to see more of me and my life and my family and my little baby cake. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope it helps some of you out. Bye.